Do you ever feel like your light is being dimmed? Like no matter how much you try to stay positive and aligned with your purpose, someone always seems to pull you into their storm. That's not just coincidence, it's the work of narcissists targeting your unique energy. Chosen ones, listen carefully. Your radiant spirit is like a beacon, and narcissists are drawn to it like moths to a flame. They see your light as something to consume, twist, and control. But what they're really doing is spreading their spiritual diseases, toxins that disrupt your peace, drain your energy, and challenge your very sense of self. This isn't about just hurt feelings or surface-level conflicts. Narcissists operate on a deeper, unseen level, infecting your energy with doubt, fear, and confusion. They isolate you, create chaos, and make you question your purpose. It's a spiritual battle, one you might not even realize you're fighting. But here's the good news. Awareness is the first step to protection. Once you understand how narcissists spread their toxic energy, you can break free, heal, and shield your light from their reach. Spiritual diseases of narcissists are toxic traits and energies that disrupt emotional, mental, and spiritual well-being. These diseases are not literal illnesses, but metaphors for the harmful effects narcissists have on others, especially chosen ones. Stick around because I'm diving deep into the ways narcissists infiltrate your spiritual space and how you can fight back. You don't want to miss this. It might just be the clarity you've been searching for. And hey, if you want to keep empowering yourself and learning how to stay aligned with your divine purpose, hit that subscribe button now. Let's protect your light together, because chosen ones, the world needs your radiance, and it's time to reclaim it. Ready to uncover the truth? Let's dive in. Narcissists have a way of sensing people who shine brightly. They're instinctively drawn to individuals with a unique aura, people often called chosen ones. Chosen ones are those who carry a powerful energy of positivity, kindness, and purpose. This light stands out in a world full of struggles, and while it inspires many, it also attracts narcissists for the wrong reasons. Narcissists are deeply insecure, even if they don't show it on the surface. They crave attention and control to feel powerful. When they come across a chosen one, someone who radiates confidence and spiritual energy, it stirs envy inside them. They see this light as something they lack but desperately want. Instead of appreciating it, they try to take it for themselves or, worse, destroy it. These people don't approach you with open hostility right away. At first, they may even seem charming or supportive, but their true goal is to pull you into their world of manipulation and negativity. They try to diminish your light by making you doubt yourself. They might criticize you subtly, dismiss your feelings, or create situations that make you feel small. Over time, this can dim the energy and confidence that make you special. The sad truth is that narcissists cannot create their own light. Instead of working on themselves, they target those who have what they lack. But here's where you have power. By understanding their behavior, you can protect your energy and avoid their traps. Stick with me because in this journey, you'll learn not only how to recognize these tactics, but also how to rise above them. Your light is precious, and with the right tools, you can keep it shining no matter who tries to dim it. Let's explore this together so you can stay strong, radiant, and unstoppable. Narcissists have a unique way of taking from others without giving anything back. It's often called the vampire effect because they feed off the emotional and energetic reserves of those around them, leaving their victims feeling drained, exhausted, and disconnected. For chosen ones, people with vibrant energy and a strong sense of purpose, this can be particularly damaging. Narcissists thrive on attention. They need it like fuel to keep their sense of superiority alive, but instead of earning it through kindness or effort, they manipulate situations to make you pour your energy into them. They create constant drama, often over small or imagined problems, so you'll feel obligated to fix things or comfort them. Another tactic they use is guilt. Narcissists might make you feel like you're not doing enough for them, even if you've given your all. They play the victim, twisting situations to make you feel responsible for their unhappiness. This guilt keeps you emotionally tied to them, draining your energy as you try to make things right. Emotional dependence is their ultimate goal. Narcissists want you to feel like you need them, even though it's the other way around. They build situations where you're constantly seeking their approval or trying to avoid their criticism. Over time, this dynamic chips away at your emotional strength, leaving you too exhausted to focus on your own needs or purpose. But here's the truth: your energy is yours, and you have the power to protect it. Recognizing these behaviors is the first step to breaking free. You don't have to keep pouring your light into someone who only takes and never gives. Stick around, because I'm going to share how to identify these energy-draining tactics and, more importantly, how to shield yourself from them. Your energy is precious. Don't let anyone, narcissist or not, steal it from you. Stay tuned, and let's uncover the steps to staying strong and vibrant in the face of emotional vampires. Narcissists have a subtle yet damaging way of breaking down the confidence of chosen ones. They do this by planting seeds of doubt, small, seemingly insignificant remarks or actions that grow into self-doubt over time. For chosen ones, who often carry a deep sense of purpose and a strong spiritual connection, this tactic can be particularly harmful. It starts with manipulation. Narcissists twist situations to their advantage, making you question your perception of reality. They might dismiss your achievements, downplay your feelings, or suggest that your thoughts are overreacting. These comments may seem minor at first, but their repetition begins to take a toll. Gaslighting is another weapon narcissists use. This involves denying things they said or did, even when you clearly remember them. For example, if you call out their behavior, they might respond with, "I never said that," or "You're imagining things." Over time, this makes you question your memory and judgment. For chosen ones, whose spiritual journey often depends on inner clarity and confidence, this can create a fog of confusion. You might begin to doubt your intuition or second-guess your decisions. This doubt can pull you away from your purpose, leaving you feeling lost and uncertain. But here's the truth: the seeds of doubt narcissists plant are not reflections of your worth or truth. They are tools of control designed to keep you from realizing your power. By recognizing these tactics, you can uproot those seeds before they grow. Stay with me, because we're going to dig deeper into how narcissists create this cycle of doubt, and most importantly, how you can break free from it. Your spiritual journey is yours, and no one has the right to make you question the light and purpose you were born with. Let's uncover how to protect that light together. Narcissists have a way of turning their inner struggles into someone else's burden. This is called a toxic energy exchange, and it happens when they project their fears, insecurities, and unresolved traumas onto others, especially chosen ones. For people who radiate positivity and spiritual alignment, this exchange can feel overwhelming, as it contaminates their energy and disrupts their peace. Projection is a classic narcissist tactic. Instead of dealing with their own pain, they push it onto you. If they feel insecure, they'll make you feel like you're not enough. If they're afraid of failure, they'll criticize your achievements. It's like they're trying to offload the emotional weight they can't carry onto someone else. This negativity acts like a dark cloud, clouding your clarity and pulling you into their chaotic world. Chosen ones, who are naturally sensitive to energy, absorb this toxic exchange more deeply. You might feel inexplicably drained, anxious, or even question your purpose. The dangerous part is that this exchange isn't always obvious. Narcissists often disguise their projections as advice or concern, making it harder to recognize what's happening. For instance, they might say things like, "I'm just being honest," or "I'm telling you this for your own good," when in reality, they're just dumping their negativity onto you. But here's the truth: Their fears, insecurities, and trauma are not yours to carry. Recognizing this is the first step to breaking free from their toxic influence. By creating healthy boundaries, you can stop absorbing their energy and start protecting your own. Stay tuned, because we're diving into how you can shield yourself from these toxic energy exchanges. Your light is too powerful to be dimmed by someone else's darkness. Together, let's explore how to reclaim your spiritual balance and keep your energy pure and protected. Narcissists have a way of stirring up emotions in others to gain control. For chosen ones, those with a strong sense of inner peace and spiritual purpose, this tactic is especially harmful. Narcissists provoke emotional responses like anger, sadness, or confusion to throw you off balance, disrupting your focus and peace. It often starts with subtle comments or actions designed to hit where it hurts. They might bring up a painful memory, dismiss your feelings, or criticize something important to you. These actions aren't random. They're calculated to trigger emotional reactions. By doing this, they create chaos within you, making it harder to stay aligned with your spiritual journey. For instance, if you respond with anger, they'll use it against you, calling you too sensitive or unreasonable. If you feel sadness, they'll act as though your emotions are a burden. Confusion is their ultimate weapon. By mixing lies with partial truths, they create doubt about what's real and what isn't. Chosen ones are naturally empathetic, which makes them more vulnerable to this emotional manipulation. Narcissists know how to tap into your compassion, drawing out your emotions to feed their need for control. But this constant emotional disruption weakens your focus on the things that matter most: your spiritual growth, inner peace, and divine purpose. The good news is you can take back control. Recognizing these triggers is the first step. When you understand their tactics, you can respond with calmness instead of letting them control your emotions. This disarms their power and protects your spiritual energy. Stick with me as we dive deeper into how narcissists use emotional triggers, and most importantly, how you can rise above them. Your peace is your power, and no one, not even a narcissist, has the right to take it from you. Let's explore how to stay grounded and focused no matter what comes your way. Narcissists have a powerful weapon in their arsenal: guilt. For chosen ones, people who are naturally empathetic and spiritually aligned, this tactic can be especially damaging. Narcissists know how to exploit your kindness, turning your care for others into a tool they use to control you. By creating what's known as a guilt complex, they make you feel responsible for their pain, problems, or unhappiness, distracting you from your spiritual mission and draining your emotional energy. This manipulation often begins subtly. A narcissist might frame their struggles in a way that makes you feel like you're the only one who can help them. They'll say things like, "No one understands me like you do," or "You're the only person I can count on." On the surface, it might sound like a compliment, but it's actually a trap. They want you to feel indispensable, so you'll pour your energy into fixing them. Over time, this dynamic becomes exhausting. No matter how much you do for them, it's never enough. Narcissists are like emotional black holes. They take and take, offering nothing in return. If you try to set boundaries or focus on your own needs, they'll play the victim. They might accuse you of being selfish, uncaring, or abandoning them in their time of need. This tactic keeps you stuck in a cycle of guilt, always trying to prove that you're good enough by prioritizing their well-being over your own. For chosen ones, this is particularly harmful because it pulls you away from your spiritual purpose. Instead of focusing on your own growth and mission, you're constantly trying to heal someone who doesn't actually want to be healed. Narcissists aren't looking for solutions, they're looking for control. The guilt complex they create isn't just about their needs, it's about keeping you from realizing your full potential. By keeping you distracted and emotionally drained, they prevent you from stepping into your power and fulfilling your divine purpose. But here's the truth. You are not responsible for fixing or healing anyone else, especially not someone who refuses to take accountability for their own actions. Recognizing this is the first step to breaking free from the guilt complex. You can care for others without sacrificing your own peace and purpose. Setting boundaries isn't selfish, it's necessary to protect your energy and stay aligned with your spiritual journey. As we continue, I'll share practical steps to identify when guilt is being used as a weapon and how to break free from its grip. Your mission is too important to be derailed by manipulation. Let's explore how you can reclaim your focus, protect your light, and move forward with clarity and strength. Together, we'll uncover how to leave the guilt complex behind and stay true to your spiritual path. Narcissists often use isolation as one of their most powerful and destructive tactics. Their goal is to separate chosen ones from their support systems, friends, family, and spiritual communities, making them feel isolated, alone, and disconnected from their purpose. This sense of separation is not accidental. It's a deliberate strategy designed to weaken their target and increase their control over them. At first, isolation may not seem obvious. A narcissist might suggest that you spend more time with them, convincing you that others don't understand you as they do. They may make subtle remarks about the people in your life, sowing seeds of doubt about their loyalty or intentions. Over time, these suggestions erode your trust in your support system, making you feel as if your relationships are no longer as important or as valuable. One common tactic is to criticize the people around you, painting them as unsupportive or toxic. Narcissists may say things like, "I don't think they really care about you," or "You're always giving so much to others, but what do they ever do for you?" These comments gradually lead you to pull away from the people who truly care about you, creating a rift between you and your loved ones. At the same time, they position themselves as the only one who truly understands you. They pretend to be your closest ally, offering a false sense of support. But this is a manipulative tactic designed to make you rely solely on them, leaving you emotionally vulnerable. The more isolated you become, the more dependent you are on the narcissist and the more control they gain over your life. For chosen ones, this isolation is particularly damaging. You may begin to feel disconnected from your spiritual community or question your purpose. The narcissist's influence can overshadow your clarity and peace, leaving you with a deep sense of loneliness and confusion. The absence of support makes it harder to stay focused on your mission and spiritual growth. But here's the truth: isolation is a lie. Your true support system is vital to your well-being and spiritual journey. Recognizing when narcissists are trying to separate you from that support is the first step to reclaiming your power. By reconnecting with those who lift you up and strengthen your faith, you can break free from their isolation tactics. No one has the right to take away your connection to your community, your purpose, or your divine path. In the next section, I'll share how to protect yourself from narcissists' isolation tactics and how to rebuild those important relationships that support your growth. Your light is too bright to be hidden in the dark. Let's shine together. Narcissists have a knack for derailing the self-improvement journey of chosen ones, particularly when it comes to something as crucial as shadow work. Shadow work is the practice of facing and integrating the hidden or repressed aspects of ourselves in order to heal, grow, and evolve spiritually. But narcissists thrive on chaos and control, and they know that if they can redirect your focus away from your own introspection, they can keep you stuck in cycles of external conflict and unnecessary drama. Instead of allowing chosen ones to engage in deep self-reflection and healing, narcissists create distractions that pull them away from their inner work. They might create situations that provoke anger or frustration, making it nearly impossible for you to focus on your emotional growth. They know that when you're caught up in the drama they create, you're not looking inward, you're looking outward. For example, a narcissist might intentionally start an argument or create a problem in your life that requires immediate attention. As you focus on resolving the external conflict, the narcissist keeps pushing you to prioritize their needs, leaving little time or space for your own healing. They might even act like they are the ones in need of emotional support, further distracting you from your spiritual growth. Shadow work requires silence, solitude, and introspection. It requires you to confront your fears, your past, and your pain in order to heal and evolve. But narcissists don't want you to evolve. They need you to stay emotionally entangled in their drama, as it keeps you from breaking free from their influence. What's even more toxic is that they can gaslight you into believing that you're the one causing the drama or that your introspective work is selfish. They might say things like, you're always in your head, or you're focusing too much on yourself, making you feel guilty for wanting to focus on your personal growth. This serves to shame you for the very thing that's meant to empower you. But here's the key. Shadow work is essential for your spiritual journey. It's through introspection that you begin to understand your true self, heal old wounds, and step into your full potential. The narcissist's goal is to keep you trapped in a cycle of chaos, but you have the power to break free. By setting firm boundaries and protecting your time for self-reflection, you can stop letting narcissists sabotage your shadow work. You don't have to be caught in their drama. Your growth is your responsibility, and it's time to prioritize your healing above all else. In the next section, we'll explore strategies to maintain your focus on your self-improvement journey no matter what distractions come your way. Narcissists have a way of distorting reality and creating confusion, especially when it comes to something as sacred as your spiritual beliefs. For chosen ones, those deeply connected to their higher self and spiritual path, this can be one of the most damaging tactics a narcissist employs, implanting spiritual confusion. They do this by manipulating your beliefs, making you second-guess what you know to be true about yourself and your spiritual journey. The narcissist's goal is to plant seeds of doubt that disrupt your connection to your higher self and your faith. They may question your beliefs in subtle ways, presenting themselves as more knowledgeable or enlightened than you. They'll say things like, "Are you sure that's what you believe? What if you're wrong?" Or, "I think you're being naive if you believe in that." These comments aren't just opinions, they are calculated efforts to shake your foundation and make you question your spiritual truth. What makes this tactic so dangerous is the narcissist's ability to exploit your vulnerabilities. Chosen ones often possess a deep sensitivity to others' emotions and ideas. Narcissists understand this and use it to their advantage, challenging your spiritual beliefs in a way that makes you feel uncertain, guilty, or even ashamed for holding them. They make you doubt your intuition, your inner guidance, and the deep spiritual truths you've held dear. They might even use your own spiritual practices against you, manipulating the language or concepts of your beliefs to create confusion. For example, they might twist sacred teachings to suit their agenda or challenge the very essence of your spiritual path. They will offer distorted interpretations of religious texts or spiritual principles, presenting them as the truth and making you question your understanding. This confusion is meant to disconnect you from your higher self, making it harder to stay aligned with your true purpose. The more you second-guess your beliefs, the more the narcissist gains control over your spiritual direction. You may begin to feel lost, unsure, and disconnected from your soul's calling, which opens the door for the narcissist to continue manipulating you. However, the key to breaking free from this spiritual confusion is to trust yourself and your own inner wisdom. Your beliefs are personal and sacred to you, and no one, not even a narcissist, has the right to make you question them. Reaffirming your spiritual truths and reconnecting with your higher self will help you regain clarity and protect yourself from their manipulation. In the next section, we'll dive deeper into how to protect your spiritual alignment and avoid falling prey to the narcissist's tactics. Your spiritual path is yours to walk, and it's time to take back control over your journey. Narcissists have a powerful and often unseen way of spreading fear and anxiety, which can deeply affect the chosen ones. They inject constant worry and uncertainty into the lives of those around them, often without the target even realizing how much they're being influenced. This creates a toxic energy field that disrupts their ability to thrive spiritually and manifest their highest potential. The narcissist knows that fear is one of the most destructive emotions a person can experience. When a chosen one is caught in a cycle of fear, they become more vulnerable to doubt, confusion, and insecurity. A narcissist thrives on this fear because it keeps their target in a state of constant agitation, preventing them from being in alignment with their true self and purpose. They may create situations or stories that trigger anxiety, causing the chosen one to worry about the future or their relationships. Narcissists often use tactics like guilt, threats, or exaggeration to manipulate these emotions. For example, they might say things like, if you don't act now, everything will fall apart, or you're not prepared for what's coming, you should be worried. These comments may seem harmless at first, but over time, they accumulate and create an undercurrent of anxiety that's hard to shake off. This fear disrupts the chosen one's energy, lowering their vibration and weakening their connection to their spiritual source. Fear and anxiety are low vibrational energies that block the flow of positive energy and manifestation. The more fear a chosen one absorbs from a narcissist, the more difficult it becomes for them to manifest their desires or achieve spiritual growth. They may feel overwhelmed and powerless, unable to focus on their spiritual mission or inner peace. Moreover, the narcissist often thrives off the emotional chaos they create. They may feed on the chosen one's anxiety, using it as a source of control and emotional fuel. The more uncertain and fearful their target becomes, the more power the narcissist gains in the relationship. This dynamic keeps the chosen one stuck in a state of emotional turmoil, making it harder for them to manifest their true potential. To break free from this cycle, chosen ones must recognize when fear is being artificially induced by a narcissist. Understanding that fear is a manipulation tactic allows them to distance themselves from it and protect their energy. By grounding themselves in positivity, reaffirming their faith, and surrounding themselves with supportive, high vibrational influences, they can block out the fear and anxiety spread by narcissists. In the next section, we'll explore strategies to protect your energy and raise your vibration so you can break free from the fear tactics of narcissists and manifest the life you deserve. While narcissists can create chaos and spread negativity, the good news is that chosen ones have the power to reclaim their energy and protect themselves from the harmful effects of manipulation. It's not just possible to heal from these toxic encounters, it's absolutely essential for spiritual growth and well-being. By setting firm boundaries, engaging in spiritual cleansing, and staying focused on their divine purpose, chosen ones can reclaim their power and protect their light from being dimmed. Setting boundaries is one of the most important steps in protecting yourself from a narcissist's influence. Boundaries are like an energetic shield that protect your peace and spiritual well-being. Narcissists will often try to invade your personal space, manipulate your emotions, or drain your energy. By establishing clear and non-negotiable boundaries, you send the message that you will not tolerate manipulation or control. This empowers you to take back control over your life, preventing the narcissist from continuing their harmful influence. Spiritual cleansing is another powerful tool for healing and protection. Whether it's through meditation, prayer, energy healing, or simply spending time in nature, cleansing your spiritual energy helps to release the negativity and confusion that the narcissist may have implanted in your mind and soul. Spiritual cleansing helps you realign with your true self, reset your energy, and release any toxic attachments. It restores balance and purity, allowing you to move forward on your spiritual path with clarity and confidence. Focusing on your divine purpose is a final and crucial step in reclaiming your power. Narcissists will often try to distract you from your mission, creating unnecessary drama or emotional turmoil. But by reconnecting with your higher self and focusing on your spiritual calling, you reaffirm your commitment to your purpose. When you stay aligned with your divine path, you become resilient to the narcissist's tactics. You're not swayed by their manipulations because you know that your mission is far greater than their distractions. Remember, as a chosen one, you are not powerless. You have the ability to rise above the chaos and negative energy that narcissists create. By prioritizing your spiritual health, setting boundaries, and cleansing your energy, you can reclaim your power and continue to thrive on your divine journey. The light you carry is precious, and no narcissist has the power to extinguish it unless you allow it. Stay strong, protect your energy, and move forward with purpose, knowing that your spiritual growth is unstoppable. In the next section, we'll explore more ways to protect and empower yourself, ensuring that your spiritual journey remains unshaken by external forces. Keep shining brightly, your purpose is calling. Spiritual confusion is one of the most insidious ways narcissists affect the chosen ones. By subtly or overtly challenging your beliefs, values, and truths, narcissists plant seeds of doubt that make you question your connection to the divine and your spiritual journey. They don't do this in a straightforward way. It's often hidden behind manipulative comments, clever questions, or well-timed criticisms. Narcissists understand that chosen ones are deeply connected to their spiritual path, which makes them a target for manipulation. They might say things like, "Are you sure that belief is really helping you?" Or, "I don't understand how you can follow that path, it seems so limiting." These comments are designed to get you to question your beliefs and create cracks in your spiritual foundation. The narcissist may even present themselves as more spiritually enlightened, pretending to have deep knowledge or wisdom. They'll use their perceived superiority to make you feel like you're not doing enough or that you're not aligned with your true path. This kind of manipulation leads you to doubt not only the choices you've made, but also the very core of your spiritual connection. Over time, this questioning of your beliefs can weaken your confidence in your spiritual path. When you start to doubt your purpose, your ability to manifest, or your connection to the divine, it becomes easier for the narcissist to take control. They've planted the seeds of confusion, and the more you second-guess yourself, the more power they have over you. This spiritual confusion can also cause you to lose touch with your higher self and your divine guidance. When you are uncertain about your path, it's difficult to hear your intuition clearly. Your connection to the divine feels cloudy, and your spiritual energy becomes disrupted. To combat spiritual confusion, it's essential to stay grounded in your truth, reaffirm your beliefs, and reconnect with your spiritual practices. Remind yourself why you chose this path in the first place and trust in your inner wisdom. The narcissist may try to cloud your judgment, but you are the one who holds the power to stay true to your spiritual journey. Reclaim your confidence in your beliefs and don't let anyone, especially a narcissist, shake your connection to the divine. In the next section, we'll dive into practical ways to protect your spiritual clarity and remain steadfast in your truth, no matter how much external confusion tries to pull you off course. Narcissists have a unique way of spreading their darkness by projecting their unresolved fears, insecurities, and inner turmoil onto others. This projection is a subconscious tactic they use to avoid facing their own emotional struggles, and unfortunately, the chosen ones often become the targets. When narcissists project their darkness, they essentially contaminate the spiritual energy and emotional well-being of others, leaving them feeling drained, confused, and disconnected from their true selves. This projection happens when the narcissist uses another person to reflect their own fears and unresolved issues. For example, if a narcissist feels inadequate or fearful of rejection, they might make the chosen one feel unworthy or not good enough. By doing this, the narcissist shifts the emotional weight of their own insecurities onto someone else, making them believe it's their own fault. The chosen ones, who are often spiritually aware and empathetic, can feel these negative energies deeply. The narcissist's projection can cloud their sense of self, causing them to question their worth and purpose. Over time, this constant bombardment of negativity can chip away at their emotional and spiritual health. They may feel emotionally exhausted, as if they are constantly carrying the weight of someone else's unresolved issues. The narcissist's projected darkness not only disturbs their target's peace, but also disrupts their spiritual connection. As spiritual beings, chosen ones rely on maintaining a positive energy flow, but when they are exposed to the narcissist's fears and insecurities, it becomes harder to stay in alignment with their higher self. The darkness projected onto them creates an energy imbalance, making it difficult to stay grounded and connected to their divine purpose. The key to protecting oneself from this projection is to recognize when it's happening. Understanding that the narcissist's issues are not your own allows you to shield yourself from absorbing their negative energy. Strengthening emotional boundaries is crucial in preventing their darkness from contaminating your spirit. Reaffirming your own worth, practicing self-care, and cleansing your energy through spiritual rituals can help you cleanse yourself of the narcissist's projections. In the next section, we'll explore techniques for clearing this negative energy and restoring your spiritual clarity, so you can stay focused on your divine purpose without being weighed down by the narcissist's inner darkness. Stay empowered and protect your light. Your spiritual well-being depends on it. Narcissists often create a toxic dynamic known as codependency, where they manipulate others into feeling responsible for their happiness. This emotional trap can be incredibly damaging to the chosen ones, as it fosters a cycle of giving without receiving, leaving them spiritually drained and stuck in a relationship that hinders their growth. The narcissist thrives on attention, admiration, and emotional validation, and they'll go to great lengths to make others feel like their happiness depends on them. They often play the victim, creating a sense of obligation in their target. For example, the narcissist might constantly complain about their struggles, making the chosen one feel as though it's their job to fix them or make them feel better. Over time, this sets the stage for an unhealthy relationship, where the chosen one becomes emotionally entangled, constantly giving without ever receiving the same in return. At first, it might feel like you're helping or providing emotional support, but this dynamic can quickly spiral into something far more harmful. The narcissist will rarely show gratitude, and their emotional needs become a bottomless pit that can never be filled. This leads to frustration and exhaustion, as the chosen one pours their energy into someone who never reciprocates. The deeper issue is that this codependency keeps the chosen one focused on the narcissist's needs, preventing them from focusing on their own spiritual growth. The constant emotional giving leaves little room for personal reflection, self-care, or pursuing their higher purpose. In essence, the chosen one becomes trapped in a cycle of self-sacrifice, which makes it nearly impossible to advance on their spiritual path. Narcissists may also manipulate the situation by using guilt or fear to keep their target engaged in this one-sided relationship. If the chosen one tries to take a step back or focus on themselves, the narcissist will often make them feel selfish or neglectful. This further strengthens the codependent bond, keeping the chosen one stuck in a cycle that keeps them spiritually stagnant and emotionally drained. To break free from this cycle, it's essential to set healthy emotional boundaries. Recognize that you are not responsible for anyone else's happiness and make self-care a priority. This is crucial for spiritual growth, as it allows the chosen one to redirect their energy back toward their own healing and divine purpose. By reclaiming your emotional autonomy and recognizing the signs of codependency, you can free yourself from the narcissist's grip and focus on your spiritual journey. Narcissists, with their deeply rooted insecurities and unresolved inner turmoil, can profoundly impact chosen ones by spreading what can be described as spiritual diseases. These are not physical ailments, but energetic disturbances that affect emotional well-being, spiritual clarity, and the connection to one's higher purpose. Understanding this dynamic is essential for chosen ones, as it provides clarity on how to recognize and protect themselves from such subtle yet destructive influences. The narcissist's role in energy dynamics. Narcissists are often drawn to the unique light and vibrant energy of chosen ones. This attraction is not out of admiration or love, but stems from envy and a deep-seated need to control and diminish what they lack. They view the light of chosen ones as a resource they can exploit to validate their fragile sense of self-worth. Their tactics may not always be deliberate, but the outcome remains the same: energetic disruption and emotional depletion for the chosen one. Through mechanisms like gaslighting, guilt-tripping, and constant drama, narcissists seek to control and manipulate chosen ones, creating an environment where doubt and fear thrive. The chosen one's natural inclination to help and heal makes them particularly vulnerable to this cycle. Narcissists exploit this empathy, fostering codependency and making the chosen one feel responsible for their emotional stability. The impact of spiritual diseases. The spiritual diseases spread by narcissists manifest as energetic imbalances. They plant seeds of doubt, make chosen ones question their purpose, and instill feelings of guilt and inadequacy. This constant bombardment disrupts the inner peace of the chosen ones, making it difficult for them to focus on their spiritual mission. Chosen ones may also experience emotional exhaustion, loss of confidence, and even physical symptoms like fatigue and anxiety. The negativity projected by narcissists contaminates the chosen one's aura, creating a cycle of low vibrational energy that hinders spiritual growth and manifestation. The path to healing and protection. The good news is that chosen ones can reclaim their power and heal from the effects of narcissistic influence. The first step is awareness. Recognizing the tactics of narcissists, such as energetic draining, projection of darkness, and fostering dependency, is crucial for breaking free from their influence. Setting firm boundaries is another key aspect. Chosen ones must learn to say no to manipulation and prioritize their well-being. Building a strong support system of trusted individuals can also help counteract the isolation tactics often used by narcissists. Spiritual practices like meditation, energy cleansing, and grounding can restore balance and strengthen the chosen one's aura. Focusing on personal growth and aligning with their higher purpose will also help chosen ones rise above the negativity projected by narcissists. Reclaiming the light, chosen ones are inherently resilient. Despite the challenges posed by narcissistic relationships, they possess the inner strength and divine connection to heal and thrive. By addressing the spiritual diseases at their root and implementing strategies for self-protection, they can restore their energy and continue their journey with renewed clarity and purpose. It is essential to view these encounters as opportunities for growth. Every experience, no matter how challenging, serves a purpose in shaping the spiritual journey. Narcissists may test the limits of patience and endurance, but they also teach valuable lessons about self-worth, boundaries, and the importance of maintaining one's light in the face of darkness. The journey of a chosen one is not easy, but it is deeply meaningful. By understanding how narcissists spread spiritual diseases, chosen ones can navigate their relationships with greater wisdom and self-assurance. They can protect their energy, nurture their spiritual growth, and remain aligned with their higher purpose,